a Rudy Poo candy ass.
You know when you're real candy ass is when your own family doesn't want anything to do with you. Such is the case for Tommy Tupperville, senator from Alabama, former college football head coach, blah, 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 yeah, whatever. He was probably a scumbag back then. And not to mention a racist back then. Now, before I move on, there's some quotes that I want to read to you exactly from Tommy Tupperville. This coming from his own mouth. In May, the Alabama Republican was asked, "Do you believe that they should allow white nationalists in the military?" Now, Tommy Tupperville, being the patriot that he claims he is, could have said no. White nationalists do not belong in this country's military any more than black nationalists do, any more than Muslim nationalists do. Our country needs the military to reflect America, not just one segment of America. Unfortunately, that's not what he said. Tommy Tupperville answered, "Well, they can call them that. I call them Americans." No, Tommy. No. This and the fact that you're holding up promotions for military officers that you've been told repeatedly that is affecting our military's readiness shows what kind of scumbag you are. But back to my original point of this candy ass video is Charles Tupperville. Oh, obviously, Tommy Tupperville's brother. For the sake of this video, let's call him the good Tupperville, because he eviscerates his brother in this Twitter post. Quoting him, "I'll try to make this brief. As some of you know, my brother Tommy Tupperville is the senior U.S. Senator for the state of Alabama elected in 2021. Due to recent statements promoting racial stereotypes, white nationalism, and other various controversial topics, I feel compelled to distance myself from his ignorant, hateful rants. What I'm trying to say is that I do not agree with any of the vile rhetoric coming out of his mouth. Please don't confuse my brother with me. Thanks, Charles Tupperville." First of all, Mr. Tupperville, Mr. Charles Tupperville, good Tupperville, thank you and God bless you. This isn't the only Republican scumbag that has tried to distance themselves from their family members in Congress because of racial beliefs. Do I need to remind you of Paul Gosar? Do I really need to remind you of Donald Trump and his niece, Dr. Mary Trump? I read to you in videos maybe 2 years ago about her book, Too Much and Never Enough, how my family created the most dangerous man, America's most dangerous man. That was her who wrote that book, eviscerating Donald Trump, and probably one of the reasons why he lost the 2020 election. I read that book cover to cover, page for page, line by line, and it shows me that if you don't toe the line with your family, if you cross some sort of line like Donald Trump did, like Paul Gosar did, like Tommy Tupperville did, your family is going to turn against your ass. I'm personally loving it. You show your scumbaggery to the country. And maybe you don't see, and maybe a certain segment of this country doesn't see you as a scumbag, Tommy. That's part of the problem. However, the people who know you best, your family, your brother, tweeted this post against you, asking, "Don't confuse him with me." He's practically cutting your fucking ass off. I'm loving it, personally, Tommy. You Republicans have gotten away with so much racism in the last few years. It started off, matter of fact, that's a topic for another video. about how many people want to keep reminding me about the Democrats did this, the Democrats did that back in the day. The Republicans are not like this, but yeah, they are like this now. That's a topic from another time. But Tommy, your own brother hates your guts because of the hatred that you espouse. Maybe that's telling you something when your own family is going on Twitter and exposing you for the racist scumbag that you are. I'm personally loving it. I hope more Republican families do the same, because I'm just counting the days until Mary Jane Taylor Greene's family goes up against her. When Matt Gaetz's family goes off against him. Hell, the Trump family's already breaking up. His own daughter wants nothing to do with him. The daughter that he wants to sleep with. Wants nothing to do with him. Trying to distance himself from Donald Trump. Truthfully be told, Ivanka, you need to distance yourself from not only your father, from your husband. That's a topic for another discussion later on. But as for you, Tommy, you are nothing more than
Rudy Poo Candy Ass.
CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.